described it as you knew you weren't allowed to have it. Where did you get that notion from?
I guess it was unprofessional. When Ben caught us, we were in the kitchen as well, so.
Of the restaurant?
Yes.
Okay.
When you say, now I know this might be a sensitive question. I want to remind you that everything you tell us is going to be could be helpful. So I really want to encourage you to be forthcoming. When you say they caught you in the kitchen, what do you mean by that?
He just walked in on us being intimate.
Okay.
And he marched off slamming the kitchen door.
Did Ben ever refer to this incident again?
He doesn't specifically refer to it, no.
Why did you break it off with Harry?
It wasn't working out, but I guess, yeah.
Okay.
I want to focus just a little on the threat he made when he asked you to sign that document. Can you tell us a bit more about that? So I remember you said that he threatened to burn down your house. He slammed the door. Is there any other information you can tell us about that particular incident?
Well, he did ask me on the 15th of November, and then the next day when he demanded I sign the document, I did reiterate that I really didn't understand it and I wanted him to explain what the document meant. He just cut me off and he went on a big rant. He became really angry and insisted I should sign the document, otherwise he would tell everyone about our relationship. And again, because I feel like it was maybe a little bit unprofessional, that worried me. I questioned him again after that, and then he just exploded and he said, if you don't sign this document right now, I'm going to set your house on fire.
Okay. And since you brought a copy of the document with you, would you like us to explain to you, as far as we see, what it means? Are you still unclear about the meaning of it?
I think I'm more unsure about the fact that I've signed the document in that moment. So at that time, I'm really unsure in regards to that.
Okay.
Rather than what. But then I guess I'm unsure like what the document means to me now, given my current position with my new job.
Okay.
You said, I think I remember you saying that you were looking for a new job, but did you say you've already got a new job?
Yeah, so on the weekend I saw the most perfect job advertised. It was for an assistant manager for Burger Bistro, and I was offered the job on Monday.
And is working at Burger Bistro, would that in any way impinge on the document you signed? Are there any requirements in that document that you think might prevent you from working there?
Yep, so being restrained from soliciting clients or employees of the employer throughout the 3-month period, given that this, yeah.
Just with that new job, what would it entail? Are you managing or?
So it is an assistant management position, and I guess obviously that will entail role, like similar duties to my previous job. It's also only held open for 2 weeks.
The job offer?
Yeah, the job offer, so I haven't been able to take that offer. Yeah.
Okay. So you really like to be able to take this offer? That's what you've come to see us for? You'd like to take this offer?
Yeah, so I've always been thinking of going into sort of a management role.
Okay. Is there anything else, like where is this new bistro?
Yeah, so 2 jobs were advertised for the same bistro, one in Perth and one in Melbourne.
Okay, and you're thinking of taking which one?
Well, given that the document, I guess it would have been Perth.
You want to work in Perth? Would you consider working in Melbourne?
I was thinking about moving to Melbourne anyway.
Okay. And that would take you outside the 75-kilometre restriction.
Yeah.
So that's, I suppose, one option we could think about.
I remember you said that you would like to take this new job, but you also mentioned that you want to repair your relationship with Ben. Can you tell us a bit about that?
Yep. Well,
Is there a reason why that relationship is important?
because in a way he did invest a lot of time with me. He did spend, I always did want to know about the burger business, and he's been so popular as well. So I definitely do want to repair that relationship. I just want to leave. We did leave on good terms, and I definitely would like to keep a good relationship, given that we're both in the same industry.
Well, I'd like to focus now on perhaps your employment contract. You said you were casual flipping burgers. So did you start off at a training level with Ben?
I guess essentially it was just a normal, basic employment. Like the contract that I did sign was just with my normal minimum 20 hours a week. And it was more just on the job when I was working there. He would train me and give me a lot of training on the job, so really hands-on.
And do you have a copy of that contract as well?
I don't know on me right now.
Okay, but do you know where it is at home?
Yes,
All right.
I believe I do.
So, it would be great if you could forward that to us after this meeting, so that we can compare the two documents. Because it seems that your contract of employment with Ben that you signed to be a burger flipper did not include some terms that document did, and this document, in a sense, the issue is whether or not it's binding on you.
There's a lot of potential issues with what you've taught us today. But as Mel was saying, both any documents you can provide us which helps to shed light on the nature of your employment or on the whatever restrictions he's trying to institute anew through the new document is useful for us and could assist us in potentially defending you if he does try and restrict you in your employment or in your life. So yes, if you can, anything you can tell us about that contract also, even right now, would be very useful.
Do you mean to ask me what the signing of the document or actual contents of the document? Or?
So I guess we should start. So you said you signed the contract.
Yep.
Do you remember if there was anyone with you at the time?
No, it was just us two.
Okay. And do you remember any of the terms of the contract?
So the ones I mentioned regarding other employment, not being able to deal with employers' customers for 6 months.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. I guess what I'm referring to is the contract for your employment.
Oh, okay, my own employment?
Yes.
Just that it was just a casual burger flipping for 20 hours, minimum 20 hours.
Sure.
Yeah.
There was nothing in no other terms in there which you remember.
Nothing that I can remember.
Okay. So it seems that these terms that you've mentioned that are in the later document, the second document that you signed, are new. Is that right?
Yes.
They're new terms.
Yes, they're more like post-employment.
Okay. And so moving now to that second document, I think it's really important to figure out how he got that signature on that document. So if there's anything that you can provide us with, like, he threatened you verbally, did he touch you? Did he threaten anyone else that he knows you're close to?
He was blocking the door during the meeting, and he refused to let me leave until I'd signed the documents. So obviously I was really upset and scared, especially since he'd threatened me, and he's older than me as well, and a male. In regards to other treatment, I've personally seen and heard of other staff members receiving similar treatment from Ben. One of my friends even told me that she was sexually harassed by him when she was employed there, and right now there's no female burger flippers there, so it's just really no females want to, they all keep leaving because of his behaviour towards them.
You mentioned sexual harassment, and I know you've already you've talked a little bit about that. Is there anything else in Ben's conduct that you remember that may have, that you feel like may have been inappropriate or?
It's just really the threatening and blocking the door, so I feel like